The following is a presentation of the University of Evansville Military History Project.
That day, which for so long has lived in infamy, December 7th, 1941, until shortly before lunch appeared to be like any other Sunday on the campus of the University of Oklahoma, quiet and thinly populated beyond fraternity sleeping porches and dormitory tranquility suddenly was shattered when one of the brothers raced through the kitchen door to announce that Pearl Harbor had been bombed by the Japanese. "Where's Pearl Harbor?" someone asked. None of us was quite sure, but our world at that moment came to a shocking stop, never again to be so innocent and lighthearted.
And the young, at least in my day. I'm not sure about 23-year-olds today. We're full of optimism and certain of their immortality.
Most of us spent hours on end thinking up escape plans. Stories were told and then retold of successful Stalag escapes. How such stories infiltrated our high-security prison was then and yet remains a mystery. None of us had heard them before we landed behind At least as great a problem was our complete lack of escape equipment. Not a map, not a compass, no good shoes or warm coats, no resistance force contacts to help us, no weapons, and only a pitiful handful of Spam cans and peach preserves to keep us alive existed in Apparently, Stalag 3C. There is a fascination about those who are incarcerated in faraway places with strange-sounding names, who are deprived of their freedom and normal standards of living, and who daily face the threats of death and torture. There is even greater anguish over those whose very existence is unknown. I literally did not care whether I lived or died. Having struggled dutifully to overcome all the dangers of warfare and the privations of prison life, and even as Exodus held out its hand to me, I did not have the strength to grasp it.
The weather, invariably sunless and chilly, and the endless waiting for something to happen in our lives sorely challenged our spirits. Who knows how much or in precisely what ways one's life's experiences guide one's choices and faith. I believe that my years abroad in 1944 and 1945 did much to shape mine, and anyhow, a fellow can learn a lot simply trying to answer the question.
I'm Julia Graves Williams, the daughter of Wallace B. Graves.
And I'm Olivia Williams, the granddaughter of Wallace B. Graves.
He was a sergeant in World War II in the U.S. Army and was a prisoner of war in Poland, and he was later president of the University of Evansville from 1967 to 1987.